because most women can't get the man that they actually desire, would single by choice be most likely a coping mechanism?
Oh yeah, I think it is a coping mechanism. And that's unfortunate
Why?
because they're gonna be lonely. What you mean?
Uh,
Like people are literally saying they're dying from not having touch from another human.
really?
I
Yes.
know
Like
that.
Send
You
me that.
see?
Send me that clip.
New
No, no, no,
Hampshire.
no. Your service. Let me try to find it. You're crazy. You might knock the whole stream out.
But no, I did see a similar video where they were saying the lack of intimacy, the lack of touch within a
Yeah.
relationship, it deteriorates the relationship. And also, if the touch is always leading to something, then she starts to anticipate that touch, and then she no longer wants you to really like touch her like that because it's always about sex after that. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You're
see,
only
I
touching
was
me
talking.
because you want some pussy. But yeah,
Yeah,
same thing. The
yeah,
less
I was.
without the touch, relationship goes to shit.
Even with, I was talking more majority of like not even having a relationship because they can't obtain it. Said where like they're literally like you said, dying from the yarning sensation of wanting this, and they can't get
Yeah,
it.
same thing. Same thing. Yeah, you become
What's
sad
so
without
funny,
you
Aaliyah?
become sad without the lack of touch. It affects you emotionally, but if there's a lack of touch.
It's
I
how you
agree.
explaining it.
Where
I'm trying
single
to
by
stay
choice comes into play,
professional.
though. Because, like, my thing is, if you can't get the man that you want, aren't you going to stay single until you find someone similar or someone who meets your expectation? Like, isn't that the whole basis behind being single by choice? If I can't get the man that I want, I'm just going to stay single until I find someone who I find to be suitable for me.
But that's the
That's
problem
how
though, because
people
you
end
may
up
never
lonely.
find. Y'all about to say you may never find that motherfucker.
That sounds
Like
good. It should be
So do
like
you
that. It
settle?
sounds good.
it's not. I don't even think that it's settling. I think that is coming to a certain like middle ground. So it's like
What's wrong with settling though?
now.
Nothing.
Now sometimes it is something wrong with it.
Depends on what you're settling
Yeah,
for.
that's what I'm about to say. Sometimes it is.
Hold on, hold
But
on,
if
hold
you're
on,
Okay,
hold
coming,
on. Sorry.
okay,
Now this might be risky, veteran. We don't use
I'm sorry.
sometimes. So you used it 4 times
Oh,
deliberately,
I
but
did hear
Oh,
that. I
I
did hear that.
did. I
yeah,
did.
Oh,
yeah.
I
It's been
thought
a
I
long
said my
time.
bad.
I'm sorry.
No, it's been 3 weeks. So settling. What do you guys even mean by settling?
He
I
doesn't
should
check most of
compromise.
your box, but he checks
What
some of your
boxes? Hold
boxes.
on.
That's
Here's the
settling.
thing.
Nobody's
You
settling. Nobody
there would
perfect.
have to be
Everybody's
agreement that you are going down in something, right? But if
You're
you
going
got
down one
if you
minute.
if so let's say there's 10 boxes. You check
Mm-hmm.
5 of his, he checked 5 of yours. How y'all settling?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You come to
I mean,
compromise.
because there may be one box on the list that he doesn't check, and that might be your main box, and he doesn't check that box. So you may have to settle if he doesn't check that
Oh,
main thing that you're looking
this the
for.
thing though. Whole time you ain't checking boxes either. So it turns out that if you take away the stage and the Mario Brothers, y'all on the same plane. But that
Yeah, you're both
mindset
level.
Possibly.
got you thinking that somebody beneath you when in actuality he looking you in the eyes.
No, it's not
So
about a
then we're
beneath
settling for
thing.
each other then. Then
Right,
that's
that's
what
what I
it
said.
comes
You're
it's
down
both
not
to. We're both
settling.
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 It's coming. I think that the word settling really it bothers my spirit. I think it's more
Why?
so of a compromise. Like I think we're compromising. I think that we're taking like all the like scenarios and like this is the better option for me because it's like
Compromising? Yo, this the problem,
yes,
right? So Alicia, take this walk with me, right? We have minimal marriages. We ain't getting along, right? There's a
Right.
whole lot of shit going on because we got the audacity to be talking about somebody we compromising or we settling. Have we looked in the mirror?
well maybe we didn't use the best word.
Well, let's use better words.
You the vocab
Got you.
king. My
Most
bad.
definitely
Settling. I
so.
think we're settling.
When I hear the
Why?
I
word
don't think.
settling, right?
I see the Belizean nigga talking crazy. What you said?
Well, Well, I think it's settling. I mean, if
Why?
I can't get who I ultimately want, that means I settle for someone who has some great qualities, who I see a lot of potential in. To me, that's settling because I didn't ultimately get what I want. I'm not saying it's a negative thing. I'm just saying, in my opinion, if I don't get what I want, I'm settling.
No.
Yeah, I just think settle. Oh, sorry.
Hold on, Lasal. I got, and I want to Leo trying to get into. This what niggas. This is what actually happens. At IG at Sexy Belizian 430, right? There's an Ashton Martin over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you got Ford Focus and money, and then you got the audacity to talking about, well, I want the Ashton Martin, but since I only have Ford Focus money, I'll settle for the Ford Focus. That's not settling. That's within your parameters of affordability.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got Ashton Martin money, beloved. You didn't settle. You ain't had no choice. Go ahead, Leo.
That was a good one.
Thank you, man. Go ahead, Aaliyah, with them big ass glasses.
Taking out a loan if I really wanted to get the Aston Martin. I'm just saying, if I wanted that, I would take out a loan.
Come on, twin.
What's going on tonight?
You my mans in them. You know what I mean? I missed the show last Tuesday. I'm feeling some type of way, so I'm gonna go. Feel me? Talk your shit.
Okay, I understand. I was only gonna say when I hear settling down, like it was always used in the context of, you getting a home with your man and you starting a family, settling down into your home. When women use it, it seems like y'all use it in a negative connotation. So I can understand when you were saying it makes you feel uncomfortable. Yes, because y'all use it in a negative way. And
while these women are imperfect. Go ahead, Leah, finish talking your shit.
Nobody said that.
Right. Nobody's looking for perfect. We just have qualifications that we're looking for. We didn't ask for perfection.
Explain it to them what the super chat actually means, Aaliyah. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that it's used in a negative connotation. So it's like especially when you're talking about men that y'all say that y'all want. So if you want that man, how are you settling for? You want him. That's who you said you want. So how is this settling down in that aspect?
No,
yeah. So I think
settle down and settling are two different things.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I think it's two different things. Like Kylie said, settling down and settling is two different things. So when I initially made the statement, I didn't want to say settle because I know like the negative connotation that comes behind it.
Okay, let me read this real quick. Patience for a man that you cannot meet yourself.
Word.
Go ahead, Saw. What you was thinking?
Yeah, but I just think like to some point when we do get older, or once we just get out of this little like fairy tale to where we think that everything is going to be picture perfect, we do start to have like more realistic expectations to what it is that we need and what it is that we actually desire. So sometimes it's like majority of the time the superficial aspects doesn't really matter, and we will just do like what's really important, like the quality of the man versus like the superficial expectations. I don't know.
Think about this.
So isn't that just switching priorities? Aren't you just switching your priorities? And when you're choosing a man, you're choosing him based on different priorities. So it wouldn't be settling.
That's why I kept on saying, I didn't want to use the word settle.
That is a good.
Because it's not settled, sir.
No, Saw, you heard what she's saying. Aaliyah's saying it's not that you settle, it's that you became a grown up.
Yeah.
And you realize the things that you thought were favorable and the things that you should measure a man on didn't make sense, which is why you kept getting the same results.
Absolutely.
And I guess I want to understand this, right? The man that you quote unquote settle for, right? How? If you've been defiled by several men before him. How do you all of a sudden have this great value that you look at a man and tell him, oh, I'm settling for you, right? When he has to deal with the fact that you've been defiled by several men before you got to him.
I'm getting a little hot in here.
Why would she tell him that she's settling for him? Because when he's settling for her, he's not going to announce it to her. He's just going to
No. We
ask her
having
to
a
be his
conversation out
girlfriend.
loud right now.
Yeah.
I don't even
But like I
think
said,
men don't think
people
like
do
that.
settle. That is a thing.
Yeah,
But people don't go around announcing that I couldn't get the person that I really wanted to be with. So here we are now. We're not going around announcing that, but that's what it is.
100%. That's a different thing than what I said, right? So avoidance is good. You did a good job. You not getting with the man that you want is one thing. You saying you settled is another. Because that connotes that the man that you're with is below.
Mm-hmm.